We're here today to talk about the crisis facing so many Minnesotans across our state in access to prescription drugs. In every corner of our state, Minnesotans are struggling with this issue, with the skyrocketing cost of prescription drugs. It's a crisis that worsens each year, it stresses family budget, and it harms the health of Minnesotans. And with near unanimity, if you ask Minnesotans about this, they will tell you that the cost of prescription drugs are far too high. It is just plain wrong, and something needs to change. So that's why we're here today, to recognize our responsibility as state legislators to work with Minnesotans to stand up to the powerful interests that are driving up the cost of prescription drugs and to take real action to address it. And I believe the package of bills that we'll be talking about today represent the strongest and most complete effort among state legislatures in the country to address the many drivers of the cost of prescription drugs in Minnesota. We are stopping the perverse practice of price gouging and demanding more transparency from drug manufacturers. We're demanding accountability from the middlemen in our prescription drug system that are making huge profits yet not returning that value to Minnesotans. We are looking inward and innovating at the state level, leveraging the purchasing power of the state to reduce costs at the state level. We're insisting that patients and their doctors, not insurers and PBMs, should decide what medication is best suited to treat illnesses. And we were saying that never again in Minnesota should someone lose their life because they cannot afford the insulin they need to survive. These reforms recognize there isn't just one solve-all to this crisis. And that's important, especially when you consider the opposition we've heard as these bills have traveled through the committee. There's really been a bit of theater from big pharma and those with a stake in our broken healthcare system, where you'll see the drug manufacturers say, no, it's not us, this is not our problem, it's the insurers. The PBMs will say no, they'll point back at the drug manufacturers, the insurers. Meanwhile, no one takes accountability. The cost of prescription drugs continue to skyrocket, and Minnesotans suffer. That is the method to this madness. And that's what it is, madness. Unless we stand up to those making obscene profits while Minnesotans suffer, prescription drug prices will continue to soar.